Hey everybody, welcome to the video. Yet again, ignore that my background is a mess, still in the process of cleaning my room. You know the deal. Anyway, today I'm sharing with you guys my August TBR. These are books I am planning on reading this month. I actually want to stick to my TBR this month. I really want to try hard to actually read the books on my TBR. It's August, which means the summer is kind of closing out. So I'm really trying to finish going through the summer books that I want to read because I feel like reading summer books outside of the summer just isn't the same. It's not as fun. The summer vibes aren't as good. So yeah, kind of at the top of my priority is reading the Summer I Turned Pretty series. I was trying to space it out over summer, but that didn't work out. So I just need to read the whole trilogy this month now. I need to finish the 80% of this first book, and then I also want to read the second and third book. Hopefully I can even get a hold of the second and third book. These are just like super backed up at the library and even on like the online library. So hopefully I can get the other books. But yeah, the Summer I Turned Pretty series because I really want to start watching the show, but I want to read these books first. Also, the Summer of Broken Rules. I ordered this off of Amazon. It's actually only $8.30 something, which was a lot less than I thought it was going to be. They actually don't have this in the Hawaii State Library system, which is kind of crazy to me. So I was like, you know what? I want to read this so badly that I'm actually going to order it. So I got it. And you don't know how happy seeing this come in the mail made me. And I feel like the cover is just so pretty. Oh my goodness, the colors and just makes me so happy. But yeah, I'm finally gonna read The Summer of Broken Rules. I'm so excited for this one. I just need to start it. I will. This is the month, guys. Another summer one I want to read is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I've heard about that book from some other people's like summer TBR videos, and I've just heard that it's a good book and that the summer vibe's really good and that it focuses on this one family who's like rich, I think, and like their family drama that's going on. And so that sounds super interesting to me, so I want to read that one. So that ends the summer section. I also want to continue reading the Lunar Chronicle series. So next up I have book 3, which is Cress, which is about Rapunzel, you know, very loosely. Yeah, I'm really enjoying reading this series. I might also read book 4, Winter, but it's not really high on my priorities for my TBR. I also need to finally finish The Hate U Give. I know, it's taking me all summer, but it's due soon, so I'm determined to finish reading it. I'm almost halfway through. I know, this is so sad. And I want to finish One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm working my way through. That's about where I'm at. I don't think it should take me very long to get through this book. 2 Taylor Jenkins Reid books on my TBR for this month. I also want to read All In. It's by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, book 3 of the Natural series, and it's like a YA mystery series. I really have been enjoying the first few books. I read them a few years ago, so my memory's kind of hazy on how things left off. But basically, they're these teenagers and they're called the Naturals because they have these natural abilities, and it's not like superpowers, but kind of like low-key superpowers. One of them can tell when anyone is lying. I think one of them can like read anyone's emotions. I don't remember what the other ones are, but they're pretty cool. So they're just like these kind of like gifted teenagers, and they're kind of recruited by the government or something to solve murders and stuff. And so yeah, I think in each book they catch like a different serial killer, and they're kind of supposed to like try to get in their heads and figure out what's going on. It's a super good series. I recommend it. Those are the 9 books on my TBR. I also have a little maybe list because I've been reading, I think June I read 7 books and July I read 6 books, I think. So I'm assuming I'm probably going to read like around that amount again, which means I probably won't get to everything on my TBR. But I have a maybe list in case I don't feel like reading any of the other things on my TBR. And so that includes Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Earlier this summer, I read Second Chance Summer by the same author, and I really enjoyed that one. And Since You've Been Gone has actually been on my Goodreads TBR for like a few years, so I kind of want to get to it. But it's basically about this girl and her best friend goes missing or kind of runs away or something. I don't know how much of a part of the plot that is, but the main character finds this list of, I think, 13 things that her best friend wants her to do that summer, and so she's like trying to complete it either to like find her friend or just to like make her friend happy. I don't know. She's going through and completing those like 13 things that she probably wouldn't normally do because her friend who ran away is like the more adventurous one and stuff, but it's kind of giving her like, you know, a fun summer. Also, Dial A for Aunties by Jessie Q Sutanto. I've also heard a lot of good things about this book online. I've heard described as like a cozy mystery. Basically, this woman kills her date on accident. Don't know how that happens, but she gets like her 4 Asian aunties to help her like cover up and stuff, which sounds really immoral, but yeah, but I've heard it's a super funny book. Yeah, I think that one would be a fun read. And also Once Upon a Broken Heart. This was on my TBR last month. Also didn't get to it, but I've heard so many good things about that book. It's on my maybe list because it's just not as summery of a read, so it's not as high on my priority list, But again, it is one of the books that I just really, really, really want to read because it sounds like exactly like my kind of book. And just because I've heard all the like high reviews and stuff from people. So yeah. But those are 3 books on my maybe list, and yeah, that's everything. I'm super excited just to finish up a bunch of summer reads this month, and I just want to read a ton this month because when I go back to school, I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have for reading. Usually when I go back to school is when my reading drops off a lot, and I usually just don't really read anything outside of what I'm assigned for classes, and that kind of makes me sad. Yeah, but I'm really gonna try soak in all the reading this month. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem, it's me.